The fans at the weekend, you can see they have really taken with Hamza. They're falling in love with him.
Normal, yeah, it's normal.
But when you look at the club has got a stated project in terms of building a player trading model, when you look at people like Alfredo Morelos, when they were here, they were allowed to leave for nothing. Given the way that Hamza is playing, if he keeps on playing this well, the way the eventuality is that he'll be sold, would it be wise for the fans not to get too attached to Hamza because he may
No, they need to be attached because that helps also the players. It gives a lot of energy and confidence, and we're not the only club in the world who works like that or has to work like that. It's the world of football now, and I had it a lot in my old clubs also before. When somebody can make a next step, a higher step, and it's beneficial for and the club and the player, there's no possibility to stop them. I saw Tchouaméni go to Real Madrid, or Badiashile to Chelsea, or Charles de Ketelaere to AC Milan, or a lot of players in Genk also leaving to bigger clubs. So it's part of the story. I've done it also as a player. So it's normal in football. The other thing is, it's important to know what is the right moment for and the club and the player. That's another thing. So, and those are interesting things. That's going to be something for the future for Hamza. I'm confident about that, but not the near future.
I was going to ask that. I mean, you said in the summer in terms of Jack Butland, he was somebody that the club couldn't think about selling. Does Hamza fall into that category this month?
I think it's important now, if we want consistency, that we're not going to sell players who are performing well. Otherwise, it becomes even more difficult.
His progress is very fast at the moment. Do you see a situation where the club would improve his contract?
Those are things to discuss inside the club, and and that's a good thing now. There's a lot of clarity after this period of 6 months where there was a big vacuum, and I was the only spokesman in the club about things. So there's clarity that this is something for Patrick and Niels to talk about contracts. Of course, I'm involved in those things, and we discuss everything, but that will be on their plates to speak with you guys about those.
You've said Patrick's going to speak to us this week, you believe?
It's going to be it's not going to take more than 1 week for sure.
Do you think that's important for him to set out the plans for the next 6 months, or the next month, so that the fans are aware of?
Of course, it's important that the fans know what the plans of the club are. So Patrick is totally involved in that way also towards the fans and towards everybody outside of the club also.